Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe here at Fino Boxing, like this video, and leave your comments down below. And follow us at all our social media platforms at Fino Boxing, and my personal one is at Adriana_sports. Is here with boxing legend Carl Froch. Carl, we're here in Saudi Arabia, just one day away from this rematch, Andy Ruiz, Anthony Joshua. How's it been here in Saudi Arabia? How excited are you for this rematch?
Yeah, it's been all right here. I've enjoyed it. It's been very hospitable, and I'm very excited for the rematch. I mean, this is a big fight. This is probably one of the biggest heavyweight dust-ups in the last decade. Obviously, when you go back to the 90s, even 80s, 90s, and the early 2000s, you've got Lennox-Lewis, Mike Tyson, Evander Holyfield, Riddick Bowe. You know, the old school fights that are just amazing fights at heavyweight. That was a different era, different time of the life, and boxing's all about timing. But as it is at the minute, this has got to be the biggest fight, being a heavyweight rematch, and the pressure on AJ for this is immense. So it's really, really exciting to be here and be involved in it, because I can't wait for that first bell Saturday night.
We all can't wait. You mentioned the 90s, of course, Mike Tyson. Back in the U.S. and in Mexico, many people are calling Andy Ruiz the new Mike Tyson of this time. Do you agree with that comparison? And are you expecting to see a better Andy Ruiz this fight?
So to answer your first question, absolutely. I watched Ruiz on the pads 2 days ago, and I don't get scared when I watch people on the pads. I watch them on the pads and I think pads don't hit back. But watching Ruiz on the pads, I straight away, I said to my brother, I went, Lee, come here, just have a look at this. I said, who does he look like on the pads here? He went, Mike Tyson. Because he's slipping, rolling, he's fast, and he puts them monster hooks together. And he's just got good balance. He knows what he's doing. He's a natural born fighter. And I agree, the new Mike Tyson, the Mexican Mike Tyson, because he's dangerous, and he's got that killer instinct, that mindset. And I like him, I'm a fan. I mean, AJ's my mate. My coach, Rob McCracken, trains him, and I want him to win for British boxing, for my friend, whatever, but I can't be biased. You know, I'm an honest analyst, and sometimes I get criticised for it, but people are starting to understand that I say it how it is. And AJ has got a serious problem on Saturday night in his rematch. Ruiz is a dangerous, dangerous man, and he's a natural fighter. He's been fighting since he was 5 years old. Look at his amateur career. I'm not going to bore you with statistics, but he's lost a handful of fights. People don't do that as amateurs. Look at his professional career. He's only lost a split decision to Joseph Parker in a fight that could have gone either way. And Parker can box and move and make it awkward when he wants to. But now he's got these belts, now he's had all this attention. Do you think he's going to take that money and rest in his laurels and just sit down and go away and be quiet? I don't think so. I think he's enjoying it. He's going to flourish and he's going to improve. I'm not saying AJ can't win, but this is one hell of a tough fight for him.
Well, this time around, Anthony Joshua had a full camp to prepare for Andy Ruiz. What are you expecting? What would you like to see from Anthony Joshua do to come out victorious?
I think what we need to see from AJ is a little bit more boxing, a little bit more patience, because he timed him with that uppercut left hook and he's rocked Ruiz. He needs to then sit back behind the jab and just take his time. It was only, round 3? He needs to just take his time and get back behind the boxing, but he can't box and move and run and just keep trying to counterpunch and box and run on that, because Ruiz is heavier than him. He's going to back him up, cut the ring off. It's easy to cut the ring off. You've only got to do this. That's all you do. But when you're moving around the ring, you've got to move your legs, and your feet get tired and heavy and your legs go tired. So if AJ thinks he's going to be able to box and move and just stick him on the end of the jab and win on points at range, it's going to be very, very difficult. He's going to have to meet Ruiz as he comes at times. He's going to have to jab and move and box, but he's going to have to let 4 or 5 shots together, put it on him in the middle of the ring, and then get back off in circles and try and sustain that. It's going to be hard. It's going to be psychologically. He's going to have to think and concentrate for every second of every round, and he's going to have to try and beat Ruiz, who's got the faster hands to the punch. That's why it's going to be so tough. I think AJ can win this fight on points, but I can see Ruiz just knocking him out. I really can. I've got to go with AJ. My heart's saying AJ, but my head's saying Ruiz. But AJ's the man. He's British. He's great for British boxing. It keeps everything together. There's a lot riding on this fight, commercially, for a lot of people, business-wise, for AJ, and my heart's with AJ. But listen, I'm fully aware that Ruiz can come over here and just absolutely steamroll AJ and do the business and reign. And if he does, I'll be happy for him, because I'm the kind of guy that say, let the best man win. But I like Ruiz. I think he's fantastic. He don't look the best, does he? But he's heavyweight, you know, and I think he's put some more weight on. I expect him to lose a little bit of weight, but he's obviously happy. He's doing his work, and he is what he is.
I want to piggyback off the cutting off the ring. Evander Holyfield mentioned that when he sparred Andy at only 17 years old, he mentioned that he was the best fighter he's ever faced, cutting off the ring. And even Andy has said, you know what, I don't think a lot of people have seen my boxing abilities, that he's ready to cut off the ring, something that we haven't seen.
Well, that's the first thing we saw with Ruiz in the first fight of AJ. He took the centre of the ring, and when AJ was backing up, jabbing and moving, Ruiz was just able to cut the ring off. People say he's slow on his feet, but he's got fast hands. You don't need to be fast on your feet. You don't need to be Vasily Lomachenko. You're not lightweights, we're heavyweights. So as long as you put your feet in the right position and you're in balance, you can cut the ring and slowly back up your opponent, put him under pressure with slow feet, and then let go of the fast hands. And that's what Ruiz is brilliant at. He cuts the ring off, he puts the opponent under pressure.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe here at Fino Boxing, like this video, and leave your comments down below. And follow us at all our social media platforms at Fino Boxing, and my personal one is at Adriana_sports.